Here with Jaguars Executive Vice President of Football Operations, Tom Coughlin, through 7 rounds of the draft. How did this team improve, and what are your overall thoughts of the draft class?
Well, I think the interesting thing was the beginning of the draft.
With your Jaguars news inside a minute, I'm Ashlyn Sullivan. It's quarterback media availability day here at the NFL Scouting Combine. One of the things that stood out is the confidence all of these top prospects have that they're ready to play in the NFL. I tweeted, "New year. 2018 was the best year of my life, full of mistakes, but I learned from them.
Yeah.
The people I love." Looking back, what are some of those mistakes you learned from?
We can start early in 2018 when I did that.
We going to the Super Bowl, and we gonna win that.
You know, in the environment, and I've never addressed this actually.
Tennessee Titans, you're mic'd up in Tennessee, and Todd Wash comes up to you and says, this is your team now. Are you ready for this? This is your team.
He did.
Is that the first time he said that to you?
In that type of setting, yes.
Stick with this wild card game. I remember watching this game on the couch just as a fan, and talk about clutch. Every time you hear Nick Foles, you hear clutch. 4th down, on the road, season on the line, gotta score, and that's what he does. So I was in Publix the other day, in the cookie aisle of all aisles.
Oh, we're stunned at this.
Yeah, a Jaguars fan comes up to me and says, well, who's to blame for 5-11? You gotta point your finger at someone. So, who do you blame?
All right, let's check in with Ashlyn Sullivan, who has the head coach right now. Ashlyn?
Coach, you said all week this Jaguars offense was going to be tested against the #1 defense in the league last year. What did you see out of their performance?
Well, I think, early on.
Welcome back to US Bank Stadium, where the Vikings are leading the Jaguars 10-7. It's all about new experiences here for the Jaguars today. Their first time playing at US Bank Stadium, and their first time hearing that Gallahorn that you just heard on the Vikings touchdown. Because of all these new experiences, Jaguars head coach Doug Marrone decided to bring his team here for walkthroughs yesterday. Just to get settled, get a lay of the land, find the locker room. Now looking back, that seems like a great decision because, Brian, it is really easy to get lost in here.
Your excuse is?
No surprise, my he will, he won't, he might is Gardner Minshew. He will become the backup quarterback to Nick Foles. All that intelligence we talked about on the field and in the film room has impressed the coaching staff. The interview at the Combine really impressed Tom Coughlin that he walked in. John mentioned it earlier. I know I'm too small. I know I'm too short. I know I don't have a strong arm, but I'm a winner. I won 11 games. That's right, Blake Bortles facts. We heard your cries. I spoke with Doug. Would have shown him some of the tweets, but you blocked us. He said he'll think about it, and boom, I'm here for you. The boat is back. All right, right now, we're not playing well. And I told the players, hey, listen, I'll be the first to tell you, it starts with me. You know what I'm saying? I have to do a better job. Keelan, going against a really good defense today, going against Xavier Rhodes for most of these drills. What did you learn from today?
I learned that.
Man, he was. When he had that first rushing touchdown this game, you knew this was Blake's team. A year ago today, he's fighting for his job. It's only fitting that this 2018 season starts off with a rushing touchdown from Blake Bortles. Foles is great, but he's not Drew Brees and he's not Tom Brady. He's going to need running help. You look at who he had with the Eagles during that Super Bowl run to throw to: Nelson Aguilar, Alshon Jeffrey, Zach Ertz. You don't have that here in Jacksonville. A lot is still depending on the success of Leonard Fournette. Can he stay healthy? Can he run aggressive? Can he play like the 4th overall pick that they want him to play? And right now, I don't trust him with that. I don't think we all trust him with that because he hasn't shown us that yet. Yes, offensively, there's one guy that standed out in training camp, and to many people's surprise, he's a rookie. Wide receiver DJ Chark out of LSU has made athletic, explosive plays all of training camp. We're actually going to hear from his parents in the stands later on today as they watch their son's first NFL game. Brian and Fred, it's going to be exciting. We're back with Zone Blitz. John Ozier and Ashlyn Sullivan getting you ready for a big game this week against the Kansas City Chiefs. Yesterday, 20land has spoken, and he resembles the attitude that the defense has had all week that, yes, this is the highest scoring offense in the league with the Kansas City Chiefs, but we handle it. His story is interesting, though. I was reading that he was asked to move inside or play guard or center at Alabama and said, I was the best tackle in college football, the best left tackle, so why would I move? And they were asking him at the Combine, would you consider playing anything else but left tackle? And he said, yeah, of course I'll play anywhere I am, but once again, I was the best left tackle in college football. I have a ton of respect for the Houston Texans, but I can't worry about that right now. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks.